Thursday night. Hopefully you've been having a good week. This week has been it's been interesting. Been interesting since it seems like they finally actually fixed the For Honor problems again. So, For Honor's now working again, thankfully. I was testing it just to make sure it wasn't going to constantly disconnect me. And I wanted to start out the stream just kind of jumping right on into it here. And as it says here, yes, we're back to the Warden here playing it, because I really actually do like the Warden. I like the Warden class. I acknowledge a lot of weaknesses. I was doing dueling, and I was doing terrible. I don't know how actually playing story mode makes you actually worse at a game. But apparently it did. I became an even worse player. I was losing to the Conquerors, I was losing to all the Peacekeepers, the Lawbringers, and I was fighting a lot of Wardens, honestly. And I started to realize with this game, the Warden, you know, how little, or how short this game has existed since it came out. I know it feels like it's been months since the closed beta and open beta if you got to play those, but, you know, for the majority of people, it only came out for a week. And what is going on here? Okay, there you go. I just realized I can hear myself. But the game wasn't fully, released only for a week here, and I realize the reason why people are saying the Warden is probably an overpowered class right now is because nobody... I'd like to compare this to Street Fighter here. Now, I'm not a Street Fighter Pro or anything like that. I haven't played Street Fighter since, like, Street Fighter 4. But the way I look at it is, if you ever played Guile, or if you played, Charlie Nash, their movesets are very simple. You know, it's charge attack, so you hold back, you know, anyone can execute their attacks. It's almost like, you know, same thing with, like, Chun-Li from Street Fighter 2. You know, you just either button mash and you get your lightning kick, or you held down and then press up and press a button and you get her spinning star kick. That's what the Warden is. The Warden is that straight, you know, as it says, it's straightforward here. Same, I guess, to a point the Raider is too, as it claims, and it's very honest about what it actually is. And I think people are actually having trouble with the Warden because it's only been out for a week. People don't know how to fight. You know, not only fight or even really play their classes in depth here. And it's finally actually starting to show that people are finally learning, because there are people who are dedicated in dueling, they're doing nothing but dueling, and that makes them absolute monsters, because they don't want, you know, they're not going to want to really play with the 4v4 or the gear stats, you know, because that can actually cause a huge problem. When you have gear like this here, it gets kind of out of control. I mean, let's pull out this random scavenge crate here. Got an Elner helm and a Sirius blade here. I don't even need any of these here. I don't need blues. I'm actually surprised they don't let us just select multiple items here and just scavenge them immediately. Let's see here. So we have a Sirius blade, same stats as my current blade here. Elner helm. I don't need either of these. But, you know, that's how insane, like, the actual weapons are in this game. They're extremely powerful. I can have a full attack. I could have basically have a no defense weapon. I don't know why I would, but you can have that. You know, the gear stats really do affect this game completely, and when you have people who don't know how to use their classes efficiently yet, I mean, right now I'm running into Conquerors. I can't even touch a Conqueror as a Warden. I can't do anything against them. They just annihilate me. Same thing with the Warlord, because all they have to do is play defensively and wait till like I do something like a guard break, or they can take the preemptive and shield charge me, and if I can't evade at the right moment, then I'm dead. You know, there's some really good Conquerors out there that can basically chain all their attacks together. But enough of me ranting here. I actually want to get down to business here. Now I want to actually give Skirmish a shot here. I feel that since it's a very neglected game mode, and I spent tonight playing through all the others, I wanted to actually give Skirmish an actual a shot. We might get to Elimination. That'll be fine. We'll play Elimination. But I want to do Skirmish here. And I don't really understand. Let's actually change this. Let's go with Conqueror here. I'm trying to understand why people don't like Skirmish. or what skirmish actually is, because it feels like accumulate 1,000 points as a team simply by killing the opposing team members. So matches aren't actually going to go that quickly. You know, they're gonna go slow. And once, just like deathmatch, just like elimination, just like Dominion, gear stats are going to affect this game mode completely. I still find it funny how I look like I'm wearing Gear 1 items. And I'm actually glad they made, like, the Gear 1 items epic as well. But actually finding, like, the rare... like, the stuff that's supposed to be Tier 3 items is still rare to find. I still would like to actually get my, Warden up to, like, at the very least, like, the black iron material. I think that would actually look good in red. And I feel like the Warden gives you the strongest fundamentals. I infinitely miss playing the Warden after going through the story mode, though. And we're off. And they're disconnecting. Oh, what? Uh-oh. I'm dead. Abuse that external guy. Ah, not this again. I just got disconnected. So the one real downside about this game that I want to actually talk about as well is it doesn't let you try to reconnect. The moment it will detect, because the way wireless works is that the moment there's a pulse, there are, you know, it pulses. So there will be moments where it won't actually detect that you are connected, and every other service I know will always have like some reconnect issue. Or like even Duck Game. I was playing Duck Game last night with Proton John, New York Video Game Streak, and some of the viewers. And I was able to get in 2 matches, and there were moments where it was lag, and I know it was me actually causing it because I'm on wireless. I do stream wireless, I go through wireless, and the big issue with that is there'll be moments where you just, appear to have dropped, and that's what causes lag and stuff. That's why people say wired connection's always best, and it is. But the reality is people can't actually... your average consumer's not going to have a wired connection anymore. It's going to be wireless. They're going to be relying on their Wi-Fi connection. And for this game here, being peer-to-peer, the moment I get, especially since it's a mesh peer-to-peer, the moment that pulse doesn't go out, someone, it only takes one person to not receive it, it will cause you to disconnect. And that really sucks. Oh, looks like we joined in mid-game here. It's a rare problem I have with wireless, but when I do, it's internet KO. Yeah, no, that's actually normal. That's completely normal with wireless lockery. How you doing anyway? It's been a while, man. What is going on here? Ah, box. What is going on here? Where? Oh. She's at the corner. Can no one hit her? stop hit. Alright, fine. Hit the bot. Please tell me that was... Please tell me that... Okay, it was a bot. Because a bot doing that was basically killing... was basically killing them. Oh. What?
These foes are no match for you.
Damn it! Stop that.
The enemy line is faltering.
There.
The cowards run before us. The enemy falter.
Oh!
Have wounded them.
Oh. You've already been sick? Oh, that's unfortunate, man. Been trying to get through it, Mass Effect, before Andromeda comes out. I don't know. I never got into the Mass Effect series. I tried the Mass Effect series, and that was for me a mixed bag. Oh, and the drop. Didn't even notice the exclamation point. Someone must have feet cooldown reduction. What is that player doing? No, we're not gonna... Oh, that's right, we're respawning in random places. That's right. So... is that it? Yes, it is. This little thing right here gets me a nice little power-up. And I get disconnected. All it takes is one. I swear, I should have started a spreadsheet a long time ago. Because one night, what's it on yesterday, since I actually streamed this yesterday and finishes off the story mode. I was trying to play this game a little bit before in the afternoon, and I tried to get my dailies done, the daily orders. So we have our daily orders here. Took me, I had like a 90% disconnect rate. The first game is super slow and generally considered the worst when it comes to... Yeah, I only tried the first one, and that was not a fun experience at all. Especially the start. The start was absolutely terrible. That was atrocious for that series. Like, I don't know how people fell in love with that series with how that game actually played at the start. Yeah, I'm gonna give it one more shot. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna go to brawls and duels then. Because if I can't even actually get a death match, it's not even gonna work. There's no point even in trying. Yeah, it was. I think that game came out when it wasn't fresh. It wasn't like right immediately when the Xbox was released, but it was at the start of it, and I just remember getting a chance to play it on 360. I'm like, this is not great at all. Which is weird, actually. From what I understand, though, it's like, it's real-time combat and such, which is like a thing I enjoy. But it feels, it was just weird. I just couldn't get into it. People say, oh, try this gun. It's like, okay, I tried, my friend says, like, here, use this gun. Completely get annihilated at the start. Here, okay, use this gun. Use this. Use a sniper rifle. A sniper rifle. The most accurate weapon in the game, and I was missing right at the start. Give me a goddamn break. It's like... even my friend couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, I had no problem going through it, but, like, your accuracy is dead on, and yet I'm missing every shot. A soft reboot. I don't know. After learning about the whole... I think if anything, like, the series even further went south on me when, like, there was the controversy with the whole Helpler, where you learn, like, she wrote in all these, you know, she was basically in charge of the writing for the game, and in reality she openly admitted on the forums, which actually got erased, which really sucks. And there was a huge controversy about it, but it got spun into being about women in the game industry, because she wanted to basically write romance novels, and she ended up with this, you know, that job. And oh, this is elimination. All right, we are in a different mode here. Ah, damn it. Oh, this is not good. And you're gone. I don't know why she didn't do her shield bash. It's a game of patience. Gotta be patient. Now, watch me not be patient. Why can't... Oh, whoops, that's the other guy. Hi, how's it going?
Mísero.
There we go. Let's try and get that shield health. Let's raise you. Up. What the? Uh-oh. We're disconnecting. That! Yeah, we can't do this. It's those little things. It's just those little drops. That's all it takes. Those few moments, and you just lose it. And that's what really sucks about this game. Like, the 4v4 needs dedicated servers. You are not imagining what you just saw there. That's what really sucks about this game. You just cannot save it for your life. The romances in Mass Effect aren't bad at all. I don't know. I never got that far from what I understand, though. A lot of it was like people didn't really... Here's the thing, like, I'm used to, like, having romance in games actually, you know, be, you know, not a side part of the narrative. Like, actually it was a main focus. You know, it being a main focus of the story. You know, Mass Effect trying to be like a pseudo open world space exploration / sci-fi adventure game, where a lot of choices were binary and such, like, you know, kicking off the heels off Star Wars: The Old Republic and such. Someone made an Internet Explorer. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Microsoft Edge. That's the proper term now for their browser. And I have chipped my own controller apparently. Dragon Age 2 romances were awkward, but large part of it. Yeah.
Round one.
Like, people just wanted to fit, you know, have them fit every single role possible. Never get that. Oh, shit. I've run out of stamina on that one.
Mísero.
I hate that I don't get my charge. Like, I get the... I pull it off, but...
Mísero.
That's impressive. That's also impressive that she pulls that off. And you can't parry that. I'm actually surprised she's letting me do that. block damage. I was able to block that, but she had enough damage to break through my block. Or do enough damage to me that killed me. Yeah, I still have trouble with Valkyries. I think once people finally stop complaining about who's OP and who's, like... once they start realizing, like, hey, a Warden's actually easy to beat. A Warden is Guile in this game. People are gonna finally say, like, okay, I have to play this character, I have to play this character. Because mechanically, I lose... Wardens lose to Conquerors, Warlords, Nobushis, and Valkyries. On a mechanical level, they should consistently lose to them. Because they have either the longest range, or they have... Someone's gonna be spamming bleed moves. Yeah, get that right. I also hate that, like... Nope. I just can't beat her. Like, honestly, I've been doing terrible today in terms of, fighting. I don't think I think so far my entire time playing today, in offline, I have literally gone, what, 25 and, yeah, 25, what is it, 0-25. I've lost every single match I've fought against people. Like, people are finally starting to get good at this game. And apparently it also inverses the E on the on your own symbol. That's interesting. I didn't even know she could actually have that on her back. And I'm probably gonna disconnect because something's going on here. Yep, I'm gonna disconnect. I'm only dropping down. I'm not even going down to 0. I'm literally dropping down to, like, 500 on my own stream. And it happens only for a second. This is absolutely terrible. Like, this is what's actually gonna kill this game, honestly. And this is why nobody will, like, I don't see anyone consistently playing this game unless they actually get paid, because peer-to-peer doesn't work in this day and age. The more people move to wireless, you're not gonna be able to actually consistently maintain that connection. It is, and the worst part is, like I said, yesterday was worse. They implemented a hotfix. I don't know if they reversed it today. I didn't even... even Twitch's stream health says here my bitrate only dropped to 700. And that doesn't keep me connected. I know bitrate doesn't matter, but, you know, it's like that downswing there. That's a normal thing I see. They don't have good netcode. That game has a better netcode than For Honor. And that's peer-to-peer. That game is a peer-to-peer game, and yet I'm able to actually connect. And stay connected. Warframe... How can Warframe be peer-to-peer? Although they have dedicated servers, if a squad... Yeah, see, if anything, like, that should be bold. Like, this game, like, 1v1, peer-to-peer, makes sense. Makes perfect sense, honestly, this game should have peer-to-peer. But once you get to, like, the 2v2s and the 4v4s, that's where... And where the heck are the 3v3s? Where the heck are the 3v3s? She's probably just gonna light attack spam. How did she get that? How the heck did I miss all that? Oh well. It's just one duel. Like I said, I think now we're finally getting to the point in this game where the people who are going to actually be good at this game have gotten good at this game, and then that's going to cause... That and the connectivity issues are going to cause the majority of people just to move on from this game. And I really want to go all in on this game. I'm actually surprised he didn't... How? I don't even know how I'm actually missing all that.
Mísero.
Nope. I can't even block that. If... Yeah, no, that's gonna happen. It's gonna be, like... It's gonna be a barrier of entry. Like I said, it's a fighting game, and that's what causes, like, fighting games to basically be... They're great games to then, like, watch and spectate, but then, like, once they get to a certain level... How the heck did that even hit me? I can't even block any of these. Now this person's already won. Like, that's how bipolar this game is going to get. It's going to be an extremely bipolar game where it's going to be extremely hard for people to actually compete. And oddly enough, I will say that keyboard is probably going to be the superior control set, because if For Honor doesn't let people rebind, you know, what am I doing? Why do I want to go through that pain of dueling that person again? Go through the pain of not being able to rebind the keys or rebind the buttons on a gamepad. That's going to cause this game to flop, because I cannot rebind. Like, playing with a controller feels weird to me. Or playing with the keyboard and mouse feels weird to me. But yet that's the optimal setup, because it's reaction time. I can't move my thumb from the thumbstick, from the analog stick, to the buttons. Like I said, one of the biggest faults with with having such a complex combat system is that every single button is used. Every single button on this game is used, and it's absolutely ridiculous. And the reason why I can't do guard break counters is because... Am I fighting the same person again? I am not fighting the same person again, okay. And that person's jumping around here. And that person and my connection are absolute crap together. Oh my god, please, just stop dashing. Nope, I couldn't block it. I had to counter that, but I didn't. Like I said, they really did design this game really, really well, but I think they're underestimated how, like, guard breaking right now has a problem where you have reaction time. Like, the people, like, you need to have fast fingers to even actually go through this game. Come on. So now...
Mísero.
Damn it.
Mísero.
Nope. All she does is a heavy attack at the end, and I don't have enough health to block it. Every single time. Like, that's why... I think that's why what makes the Warden actually so weak, is because Shoulder Bash is on the low priority list. It's like, it can connect, but you'll still take the damage. You'll still, Actually, I've even tested this with the Conqueror. Conqueror's Shoulder Bash, or Shield Bash, has a higher priority than the Shoulder Bash.
Mísero.
I'm actually surprised her swings were actually heavier than mine.
Mísero.
Nope. Complete shutout. Like, the thing that really bothered me about the Peacekeeper is that people are getting so good with this game is that they can actually... They're fast enough now that you cannot block. Like, they have an easier time pulling off a combo in this game than I ever will. Level 19, nice. Almost get that second material. Oh, damn it! Come on. This needs improvement. Like, there's a point where it's like I don't even need the rewards, and I just need to salvage it. But I'd like to be able to like select it. That is a very fancy... That person also has a Twitch logo. It's not really well done, but... At least in my opinion. But he does have a fancy border. It looks like it's supposed to be the Twitch logo. That's at least what it looks like to me. He pledges himself to the Knight faction, though. You can definitely clearly tell that.
Round 1.
Yeah, Conquerors, to me, I have the hardest time beating because... Or even playing against, because they just do... They're just too, they're so defensive. Well, they'll just do with their shield bash, and... There's that combo. Like, the moment you get that combo off. I'd also like it for this thing to actually, Yeah, no, we're done. See, right there, that is the infinite combo that a Conqueror can do. What you just saw there. People say, oh, you can block it, or you can dodge it. No, you cannot. You do not recover, especially when especially if you get hit against the wall. If you get hit against the wall, you actually get a penalty. Like, if you ask me, I think Conqueror is actually going to be a dark horse hero. Oh, okay, there's your teleport. And I got hit against the terrain. Like, that's all a Conqueror has to do. Just keep himself on... He's using a mouse. This guy is using mouse and keyboard. I'm stuck in this combo. Hold right. Yeah, you're stuck in the combo. That's OP. That is OP about this game. Oh, he actually does have a, No, it sort of looks like the logo. It's a lot better. But it's white on the outside. It's not purple on the outside. Like, I cannot beat a Conqueror in my life because of the way they're designed in this game.
Miseru.
Like, ideally it's like, okay, just do like light attacks or something. Like, every time he gets that shield bash, it's...
Miseru. Miseru.
Like, I can't even get my shoulder bash heavy attack combo because that's one of the things in the moves list that's not actually talked about. See, all you have to do with the Conqueror is shield bash and then... Like, you just have to constantly shield bash. See, that'll get you in trouble, though. Like, you don't use the shield bash as an opener. You have to use it just to do those two attacks over and over again. And when you're out of stamina, all you have to do is just hold down guard break. Because you'll be even if you're on controller. Nope. Actually, my shields able to get me. I don't know why he didn't. He had so many times to shield charge me there. and he would have won. Like, if you ask me, Conquerors are really powerful, but nobody wants to play them because everyone just wants to play the Assassins.
Round 4.
Like, the hard counter, though, to a Conqueror is heroes with unblockable moves. This guy's definitely using a mouse. Look at that. Look at that speed. I'm dead. I am. Oh, nope, never mind. He actually has totally pushed me away. Nope, I'm dead. Yep. That's how powerful a Conqueror actually is. A Warden cannot do anything against it. Wardens mechanically lose to Conquerors because of that. You don't have the recovery animation frames, and you have no way... Hey, we're disconnecting even right from the start. It is complete bullcrap. That you have to do that exists. Like, I can understand them bashing you against the wall. Okay, fine. But I would have expected the heavy for the Conqueror to be a more supportive role. Like setting things up for someone like the Assassins to actually do damage with. Especially if you have a game mode like Dominion, where it's like, okay, you want someone to hold a point. A Conqueror is great at holding a point. Or contesting a point until help arrives. And the Conqueror still does need to be able to do damage, just like, the Lawbringer and such. Oh boy, well... Oh, what the... Oh, great. Nope. Even disconnected from this guy. Nope, no, the Conqueror. This is gonna be a problem. Like, I just haven't figured what can be done. Like, I could think of every other class has something they can do against a Conqueror. Even the Raider. The Raider has an unblockable attack. Yes, they would have a problem actually landing the attack, or landing the stun so they can do the unblockable to, throw off the timing of a Conqueror. But they have an unblockable. Okay. That's always disheartening, that, like, here's my setup, and it gets blocked. Seriously? Nope. I don't know why. I'm actually surprised. He should not be able to let me do that at all. Oh, now I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. I just can't win against Conquerors. They're too... Like, this game does favor defense way too much over offense. But the reason why people think offense is overpowered right now is because of the gear stats in this game.
Round 2.
Like, this game would have been fine without gear stats. It really could have been more than fine. If anything, it probably would have been a lot more balanced if it wasn't for gear stats. Am I seriously actually gonna win by doing... Nope, he actually can block that. And... That's another thing I'll never understand about this game. Like, reach. Like, sometimes this game does it, other times it does. It doesn't. That's all they have to do. Just do a shield charge, heavy attack. Shield charge, heavy attack. That's all they have to do. Like, the thing, like, not even fainting works anymore either. That's the worst part. Like, I'm starting to realize fainting is actually a bad mechanic in this game, because there are a lot of... Because to counter a feint, say an enemy faints. An enemy... or say that you faint. The moment you faint... Even my shield charge he blocks. That's... I'm actually gonna die here. No, I'm not. Actually amazing. Nope. Nope. He's not gonna let me do that, is he? Nope, he is. Barely, though. Look how much damage he was able to do to me in just that second. He almost completely turned that around on me.
Round 4.
Like, if you dodge the moment you... like, that flashes as well. That is a ton of damage. Nope. Now I'm dead. Oh no, he ran out of stamina. That's why he's backing off. Alright. Nope. That range on that flail is insane. That's the problem with fainting. The problem with fainting in this game is that someone just can basically get a free attack, and while you're still canceling your animation, you can't block. And when you're trying to guess where they're going to swing from, it doesn't work. I'm actually surprised that didn't work. That's the worst part. That right there was fucking terrible. That was absolutely terrible because I pulled off a shield bash, and because he was attacking, he didn't get affected by it. Nope. Oh. One hit. That's all it took. Like, I'll never beat Conquerors in this game, ever, because they're too good. Or I'm mechanically insufficient because I'm playing the Warden. Let me actually be more precise on that. A Warden will not be able to beat a Conqueror on a mechanical level. Like, it obviously, yes, user skill will matter, but at the higher points of skill, it won't matter. Hey, got a Fallout fan here. I've been trying to think of what new emblems I want to actually create for this game. Oh dear God almighty. People say the Wardens are overpowered, and yet I'm seeing everyone basically play the shield characters today.
Round 1.
Shields, shields, and more shields. I'll probably back off.
Mísero.
That sucked for her. That was pure luck there. Yeah, sorry, buddy. I haven't even won a single match today. Every single match I played, and they leave, and now I'm fighting a bot. And now I'm fighting a male Valkyrie? Oh, for God's sake, just get off the edge. Oh, there it was. Just like in Duck Game last night, you can actually end up falling through the floor and then through the ceiling again. I don't know why. I really would like a programmer to explain me why that happens.
Mísero.
See, ideally, with your shoulder bash, if you can get it charged up and you hit it, and I'll never understand this, is why it sometimes follows through and lets you do a heavy attack, and other times it doesn't. And I'd like to know why. Like, basically this game needs an instruction booklet, and it needs a guide to describe the finer points of combat in this game. I'm actually kind of glad that guy just quit, because he just wants to get the order done, because I got the order done. I honestly thought I wouldn't get that done. Our faction is not fighting here. There apparently is an achievement for that, for actually deploying your war assets. I still think war assets need to be on the front. Like, you complete a match, please distribute your war assets. Here are your rewards. I should quit, because that's another funny thing, actually. If you end up having a situation where you join a player versus player situation, and everyone leaves but you will then be paired up against bots until someone joins your game. So technically, and it will take a while, actually. You're put very much on the low priority list on people actually joining your game. You can end up doing like your PvP quests against bots in this game, if that situation gets set up. Of course, the downside is when other people actually join, and this is what happened to me, because I was actually doing. I know the game looked like it's frozen, but it isn't. I was working on the Bloody Skirmish, and I had enough kills to finish the order, and I was, this was player versus AI, but because other people joined in, I got disconnected from my own game. That's Mesh PvP. Like, you could be the host, because I was the one hosting, because I was the one who was only stayed from the previous match, and I ended up getting disconnected because other people decided to join, and because I lost their connection with them, the game thinks I wasn't there anymore. And I get disconnected. It is bloody amazing how this game's netcode works. Although I gotta admit, I do like the way my sword is turning out. I still haven't gotten a lot of rare items, though. Something to actually make my warden stand out, because he's still just wearing... It may be epic gear, but it's still all level 1 stuff.
Round 1.
But that's just all cosmetics. And apparently we're floating in midair. Oh, this is a terrible situation here. And the Shigoki wants to have none of it. Doesn't want to deal with any of it.
Mísero.
Home run!
見ざろう
Damn it!
見ざろう 見ざろう
Finally, just had to get 2 hits off. It's... Here's the thing, it's a mix of things. It's... Like I said, if you go check out... I even tweeted out this person's video, or shared it, because it explains For Honor. It's called For Honor Preliminary Netcode Preliminary Analysis. And it does a great job. I'm surprised that actually didn't cancel his attack. I really shouldn't have grabbed him from that. Nope, I'm dead. That's a problem. Oh my god, that is a nightmare when they do that. I did not expect that double. That heavy to light. I was not expecting that at all. See, if anything, I think if I really want to actually really get good at this game, I gotta know everyone's attacks. Like, how fast they can pull out attacks, because it's very difficult. See, I wish every time I got a parry, it would follow up, but it doesn't. And I don't know why. Like, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And for Shigoki, it doesn't. It never does with Shigoki.
Mizaru.
That was both of us just absolutely being terrible at this game. That's what that was. We were both absolutely desperate to just trying to get a final hit off of each other.
Round 4.
Because that was sloppy on him and that was sloppy on me. Oh no. Yep, he wins. Can't do anything against that. Like, the only way I would have won that is just by running. I just needed to run. And because the way that attack works, just moving left or right will just push you off the edge. Yeah. I really wish that actually had a follow-up. Like, it's always 50-50. Nope. There's the hug of death. Come on, buddy. I'm dead. So, I'm still... I have not won a single match today of playing this game. No, I've beaten bots. I've beaten bots. Hey, I got a Rogan guard at the highest level. Nice. I was after one. That was probably actually the fairest match I could actually get, and that person had little to no experience playing as Shigoki. Like, I feel like, you know, people say the Warden was overpowered. I know I'm repeating myself here, but it's because nobody knows how... There's a lot of people who still don't know how to play this game. Or the only game mode they're playing is Dominion, and that's where gear stats are more dominant than... You know, skill matters still in Dominion, but because it's basically a free-for-all brawl, well, two-side, well, free-for-all in the sense that people aren't dueling.
Round one.
You know, it's people ganging up on each other, because the dominant strat right now is just, 3 people group up and just run around together. The more you're organized together, the better you're off. Honestly, for me, what I would do is put counter guard break on R3, as strange as it sounds, because you're always on your stances. Come on. How does that reach? I can't believe that reached. That was a light attack.
Round two.
I never get the timing right because the damn red thing already flashes. That attack thing should not be flashing multiple times. It does not need to flash multiple times. It is ridiculous that it flashes so many times because it honestly just throws me off. Because it changes colors of red. I should actually take a look at that. I should really actually take a look at one of my times recording a match here. And just take a look. Oh, I'm not even gonna hit. Oh no, apparently I did. Oh, you're dead. That Orochi is playing like a warden, and that's not how you beat a warden. He needs to go back to what he did in the first round and just use his dodge and then attack ability. Just dodge and light hit, dodge, light hit, and that would get me every time. Because a warden can't recover fast enough.
Round four.
Because the moment a warden swings his sword, you're guaranteed a free hit as an Orochi. Or a Berserker, or a Peacekeeper. It's all of them. I hate that about this game. I know, like, we both do our guard break animations at the same time, and because of peer-to-peer, someone is going to be determined the victor of that exchange. Like, guard breaking in this game needs to be fixed somehow.
Round five.
Like, the reaction time for guard breaking is so tiny. It's smaller than parrying. Yeah. I don't know how I won that, but I won that. I've won against a player. It's a miracle, ladies and gentlemen. I'm 1 for 40. Let that be a lesson to you, Internet. You can't beat me 41 times in a row. Sounds like that tennis player. There is actually a tennis player who played against someone for 17 times in a row and lost, and the 18th time he actually won. And he made a declaration saying, let that be a lesson to all of you. You can't beat me 18 times in a row. Noxus? Noxus. Where have I heard that before? For Noxus. Noxus. Oh my god. I should know this, actually. It's not Warcraft. Or Noxus. Oh, League of Legends. Wait, no. No, wait, that actually might be League of Legends. Man, I'm actually gonna ask this guy.
Round 1.
Ah, that's actually pretty... Okay, just checking. Alright, thank you for confirming that. Let's rock and roll. Ah, damn it, first hit. All he's doing is the same attack, and I can't do anything about it because all he's doing is dodging. Nope. Nope. I'm surprised he didn't, like, disorient me with his grab. But then again, when you... If you succeed at a guard break, like, going for the free damage is usually better. Yeah.
Mísero.
I'm actually surprised about that. Oh, and you lost. He missed his grab. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of bullshit. Oh yeah, dude, I'm terrible at this game.
Round 3.
We are doing that today, because I am literally losing all of my matches. Not like giving me an opportunity to even get an attack off here. Nope. See, I think the game was honestly a lot more fun when people didn't know how to play this game. Because even with me practicing, I just can't beat people. Like, now that people are finally getting much better at the game, or the people who actually committed to a game mode. Like, all it is dodge and that. Dodge and that. There's no counter for that. Finishes me off a light attack. Yep, 142. That's the way this night's going, honestly. And, like, that's honestly what's gonna make people drop this game, is because bad netcode, poor peer-to-peer netcoding, and it's too, you know, the combat system is too complex. It's too complex for the reaction time required. But, on the plus side, hey, we got a new engraving for the Warden. Paisley? Interesting. Because going against the bot will only do so well. Like, going against bot level 1, bot level 2 will only take you so far. And that will even throw you off because, well, it's netcoding. And I'm on wireless. I think I might actually would have a better time being on wired. What I really wish, actually, is that, like, the counter for that, what that Kensei was doing, I should have actually, like, every time I just did an attack, actually, you know what, it wouldn't work. What I was about to say was, okay, if I feint all of my heavy attacks, then I should be able to actually dodge it, or be able to block it. I wouldn't be able to, because it's too, yeah, no.
Mísero.
I got so lucky there. Like, it makes sense. That guy was clearly on impulse, on instinct, doing the right moves to constantly combo someone. But just because I was just attacking, because that's, like, honestly feels like the one thing I can do.
Mísero.
I don't understand why that actually works. I don't understand why that works. Yeah, call me whatever you want.
Round 3.
Terrain's there, dude. Terrain's there. I'm not there to be the best fighter. Nope. I can't guard break. I can't guard. And he makes everyone dead because of the gong.
Round 4.
Mísero.
Nope. Finally meeting people I can actually beat. And that man is a sore loser. I find the same people who complain about stuff like environmental kill games are the ones who instantly resort to if they're losing. I don't know about that. Like, it's there for a reason. But people... There clearly is a part of this player base that expect this to be a fighting game in which, like it was just on that last round there, or on the first round, there was no environment. There's no environment that they could take advantage of. That is unrealistic of a 3D fighting game. A 3D fighting game is able to actually add a lot more to make it a more compelling experience. It's not going to be like Street Fighter, in which it is just a linear plane between the two players.
Mísero.
He went for a grab. And it's dumb right now that I'm winning because I'm now just resorting to light attacks. Like, that's the other weird thing. The Warden's, the way the Warden is set up right now is that he cannot actually pull off any of his actual moveset. His moveset is so basic. I gotta be careful about a Berserker, though. Nope, can't do anything against that. Like, Bushido Blade even had an environment that you could throw people off. You were able to throw someone off the cliff. It wouldn't kill them because, you know, early days. But you had an attack that would let you actually jump up and slam down on them, getting the kill. I really gotta stop doing that. Oh, that's not good. Yep. Figured that was gonna happen. I don't fight many Berserkers. There is one thing I know, the moment they do start doing their combo attacks, there's only like one you can actually parry. The others just come out too quickly. Like, they say every attack in this game is parryable. It isn't. I'm actually surprised. I'm actually surprised he was able to actually parry my light attack. I mean, granted, going up upper stance light is usually... Did I seriously actually disconnect from this guy? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, thank goodness. I was about to say, it's like, that would be a kick in the teeth for that guy. And it would actually hurt me because I wouldn't get any experience from that. But yeah, people like to complain about those things, like, because they hold themselves up to a high... They feel like they're holding themselves up to a higher standard. And they're not understanding. Like, there, he was aware enough of the environment. Oh yeah, nobody follows people into pits anymore. Nobody. Like, very few people will want to actually follow someone. I've had situations where I've literally walked away from my controller. It's like, I have to walk away. I have to get up, go, and, like, get the mail or something like that. And I leave my guy standing by, and it's a duel. This is like a 1v1, and it happened today, actually. Went to get the mail, come back, it takes me like 3 minutes, and you get like 5 minutes to duel for a round. I come back, and the duel is a tie. That's the one thing that sucks about fainting. Is that you faint, and because the other guy was so sure of his attack, he's still able to actually get his attack off. And that's the same situation of, like, doing the dodge attack and such. That's a large pile of bodies. That's... ugh. See, that's what I expected to do. Oh, I'm out of stamina. No, I'm not. Oh. See, I probably actually would have lost that match if I actually kept up the speed. Like, this is a game that actually, for some odd reason... Like, certain aspects of this game, like guard breaking and parrying, you need dead-on, quick timing. While the actual sword play itself, it's weird that sometimes it's just better off to go slow. flames, I was able to get that off. You should be pushing this. How did he... I don't know how he actually pulled that off, but... I thought it was an upper stance, wasn't I? I gotta rewatch that. Hopefully it'll actually give me enough time. Wow, I'm really behind on my own stream. Nope, I was in side stance. He actually got that off. I thought it was in the upper stance.
Round 4.
I actually like that. You can actually, like... It's weird, it's like, hey, great, I can actually be appreciative that there's delay. Nope. It's sad, like, my easiest matchup for some odd reason is, I think actually the reason why it's actually the easiest, because that's the person that's the class that's probably to me is played the most, is the Orochi. I feel like the Orochi is actually the most played class in this game. Because I just keep... And he's back. And I get paired up against him regardless. How lovely. Hey, matchmaking, I like a new opponent. Well, here's the opponent from the last match. But I already fought against him. Well, to me, he's new. I don't know. I think if anything, probably...
Round 1.
I'm debating if tomorrow I want to start up a new Beat the Backlog. Is he bow-legged the moment?
Mísero. Incumbe.
I think he looks bow-legged. Yeah, he actually bends in his right leg. Oh no, his emblem has a great design. It is lovely. Like the emblems you can actually make in this game is absolutely amazing. Like what they give you. It's very well done. That was me going extremely slow. That was me going intentionally slower than what I normally do in terms of reaction time.
Round 3.
Like, whenever I get into, like, these fighting games and stuff, I get so wound up and tense, and it's great, because it actually accelerates you for most of my reaction time.
Mísero.
And you're gone. What did he say? I don't think he said anything, but fine. Oh, well, I'm definitely gonna get a new opponent because I gotta wait a few seconds for this to actually resolve itself. Only other game I'm playing actually on the side right now has actually been Fire Emblem Heroes. I still haven't gotten the new Robin, or Robin from Robin, the female version of Robin. I don't understand that. Why in Awakening they decide to actually make, like, here's a male Robin, here's a female Robin, here's a male Corrin, here's a female Corrin. I don't understand why that actually exists. Like, I never actually got to... I don't know any of the DSs, so I never actually got to play any of the most recent Fire Emblem games. Heck, I still have Radiant Dawn from the Wii actually still on my all shrink-wrapped and unopened. I really actually should consider just buying myself a used copy or something. It was so you could select the gender? Yeah, but why? Like, what? Like, the one thing I liked about the Fire Emblem games is that it had, you know, Fire Emblem games from when I played, they did a great job actually telling a story. You know, they loved showing, you know, your side, their side, you know, or, you know, the opposing side, and what was going on. You know, showing you that, you know, the world is, you know, you're thrust in this gigantic situation, but the world is much bigger. And, you know, having characters when you can choose their gender, that's a little weird to me. So this is high risk, high reward. And it pays off. I keep forgetting to play Fire Emblem Heroes. No. Fire Emblem Heroes, if you love playing Fire Emblem games, and you can play the most recent Fire Emblem games, you should probably play those.
Round 2.
Fire Emblem Heroes is for people like me who don't own a 3DS, you know, and only own a mobile phone, and love getting, and still, like, I apparently really needed that. I don't know why I didn't actually do that. Oh, I'm getting tossed around here. Ah. Nope. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. Here's something I haven't figured out about the shoulder bash yet, and it confuses me. Is sometimes I can cancel it, and sometimes I can't.
Round 3.
Like, I would like to be able to, like, actually control the distance of the charge. Like, great, I can actually control it, I can do that, but I can't. Ooh, we are jumping around here. I don't know why I did that. I should never leave with intact. I also hate that I do a charge, or he does a charge. Oh, we're both exhausted. Excuse me. That always gets me in trouble. See, I don't understand that. I do my dodge, and that sends me backwards, and yet his guard break is able to close that distance and then grab me. Now, the problem with Fire Emblem Heroes is that it's too binary, because there's no dodge stat, there's no taking account for evasion. It is a raw numbers game. It is, you know, so it's like, let's take the recent event that Robin is doing right now. Yeah, no, get out of here. I can parry. I actually know that. That's another thing. Using your openers in this game sucks. Never use your openers in this game, because that will always get you killed in this game. You know how to parry it, and you can throw some off the edge.
Round 5.
It's great. It means I get more of them ported. Oh yeah, no, I'm actually glad knowing that there's going to be another Fire Emblem game coming out. Yeah, that guy's not going to let me do any sort of battle or anything like that. I always do that. Oh no, that was a bad idea. Can't believe I guess the upper swing's always the slowest. Nope. I'll never understand that. Like, some moves are meant to push, or like the shoulder bash, actually. Shoulder bash and the law bringer is that never really makes sense to me. It's like, despite me actually getting hit, and there is contact of him landing that, I'm still able to actually get the kill. Huh. Oh. There's another I can't tell if... No, I'm gonna assume... No, I shouldn't assume malice on that guy. I shouldn't assume malice. Yeah, people just love to complain about that. People love to complain about terrain kills. Half of my issue with heroes is that you have a 4-hero limit, so I can't use my usual tactics. Yeah, it's very much a condensed... Like, it's an intentionally condensed experience. It really is. I mean, it still is a nice... Like, honestly, it's the one mobile game. Out of all the mobile games, which honestly I haven't played many of, but... Because there's millions of mobile games out there, it's like, oh, hey, this one is actually decent. It's straightforward, it uses the franchise, and it emulates the gameplay of a Fire Emblem game. Just enough. And this is the same guy. I just realized that. Ooh, that is nasty. Never saw that before. That was cool. Yeah, I can't play the main games because I can, like,
Round 2.
I think for a lot of people who are adults and such, it's like, you can say, it's like, great, I could go out and buy it. But can you afford it? And I think that's what stops most people from actually doing it. Oh, wow, he actually pulled that off. Oh. Can never tell, because it's a disorient, what that attack is from. I really have got to stop going for the second swing there. And that's his free hit. And I can't believe I got that while exhausted. I like that it exists as a starting point for people new to the series. Yeah. I kind of wish the story was better written, though. Or better told. Because...
Round 3.
It feels weird that the plot is that you get summoned, and that makes sense, because you're summoning everyone into this world. I never understand why I can never get a follow-up on that. Oh, let's not be greedy. Let us not be greedy.
Miseru. Miseru. Miseru.
There we go. Got him. We're finally winning matches. I'm starting to feel good about myself now. Yeah, right now I'm having trouble with Robin's event. I had to raise up and, like, I'm actually glad my pull of heroes... I still haven't gotten any of the heroes I actually want in that game. Like, actually no, that's actually not true. I'm actually glad the game gave me, Matthew at the start. From Fire Emblem Blazing Blade. Like, that was the first Fire Emblem game I played. I've only actually played 2 of them. I played Blazing Blade, I missed Sacred Stones, I got Path of Radiance, and I played through that years later. Like, we're talking years later. And I bought Radiant Dawn. I never actually sat down and played it because I never made the time for it. And then when they moved everything to the DSs, I'm still in a situation. It's like I could buy it, yes, but I can't really afford it. I still only have one 5-star hero to this day. Yeah, the 5 stars, they definitely made the game a lot easier. But there still is enough variance in the RNG. It's very subtle. It's very small though. Like it very barely like skews the course. What the heck was that? Oh no. Oh no. This guy's jumping around on me too. That's the worst part. That is very strange. He's actually able to pull that off. Nope. That's not gonna work, buddy. I know how to parry that.
Mísero.
Raider is probably also the other fight I can actually do really, really well against, because that wind-up, I can do the timing. And what a Raider needs to do, and what he actually did right at the first part, the first thing he did was right, was he actually used a stun attack, which disorients me, and that can give him a free hit. It's not insured, but it can.
Mísero.
Oh, I am in trouble here. Nope. I'm dead. I am so dead. He should be charging me right now. He should be charging at me, and he's not doing that. He's letting me heal up. Enough of your dancing. Oh, damn it, that was quick. That's what a good raider does. He knows how to play a raider. He disorients me, so I can't see the timing of when I need to actually parry his attack. Oh no, don't tell me we disconnected. He would almost double attack. Yeah, I hear people... If it's Gold Star and you actually are lucky enough to get a hero that has high speed, like I have Abel. Ah, damn it. Damn it! I still react way too fast for that. Alright, so... Nope. Oh, we're both frantic right now. Nope. They were able to throw me down on the ground. And I was able to do it fast enough, I wasn't able to get up in time. I don't even have Roy. Like, I have Ellawood. I'm actually glad I have Ellawood. I have Ellawood, Matthew, Nino, and who else do I have that's from Blazing Blade? I think that's... No, that's it, actually. At least I'm fairly confident that's all I have from Blazing Blade. He is very good. I don't know why I'm doing a heavy attack against this guy. Why did I do a heavy attack? That was actually really, really bad. Get out of here. That is fast. This guy is actually using all these attacks I've never seen before, and I have no idea. We're both just exhausted. This is ridiculous. And because I swang, he's actually in a better situation than I am in. Ah, that sucks. That is a good raider. That is a very good raider, because he knows how to use... See, he's actually, like, 99% of raiders I've fought in this game They will just fight you straight up. They don't try and disorient you, they don't try and grab you, they don't try to throw you. That's a good raider because he constantly focused on disorienting me and throwing me up against walls. That is a good raider. I'm trying to think here. Who actually do I have in this game that's actually... Like, honestly, if anything right now, I'm trying to get all the main protagonists, Alphonse, Sharina, and Anna to 5-star. That's what I'm saving up all my feathers now. Because I've already leveled up all my heroes to level 20. I already leveled up all the heroes to be at least bronze. Or 3-star. So I've done all that already. Wow, Reputation 5 Shigoki. Nice. Very nice. It's gonna take forever people to get Reputation 30 in this game. Like, they made way too many Reputation levels. Because this is a game people are gonna commit towards playing against a certain character. And oh my god. See, even he doesn't want to fight. See, the character who's even the best at pushing people off the edge doesn't want to actually fight people fight on the edge. That is scrooged me up so much. Nope, he's gonna win that. Never seen that execute before. But when you put that much, probably put that much steel behind it. Yeah, you don't get a choice on the matter on this one. I can't do anything. That was... I had no control on that fight whatsoever. I had no say in what that fight was going on, because I can't guard your counter.
Mizaru. Mizaru.
Oh, come on, I was in mid-dodge, that's the worst part. I can't do anything, I'm dead. Yeah, that Shigoki absolutely knows how to wreck people. That Shigoki destroyed me outright. That was a slaughter. That was brutal. Like, it's also weird for some characters, like, they're able to throw you down on the ground, and... So, like, Warden, for example. If you're actually able to throw someone down on the ground as a Warden, and you do your... Like, a lot of characters, as you just saw there, Shigoki, throw me down on the ground, does his heavy attack, does his biggest, highest damage attack that you can do. That's what the Warden does, should do as well. The Warden, however, has to physically move himself forward, and then do his heavy attack. Like, if you stay, you have to actually leave guard mode, walk up a few steps, and then do your attack.
Round one.
Like, it's always weird how there's, like, little inconsistencies with this game. compared to, like, conventional fighting games. This is actually the first Nuboshi I've ever seen, and I barely win against Nuboshis. I don't get that. Why is there an inconsistency? Oh my god! Oh, that's the first time I've seen that attack. Nobushis are always a pain for me. I've never, like, I always consistently lose against Nobushis as well. Primary reason I can't, like, if you're standing just right up against a Nobushi, your attacks won't reach. Her attacks will. And it always makes it very difficult. And she's just able to constantly get the bleeds. She just used her AoE clearing. I'm dead. Yeah, I can never win against Nobushis. It just never works out. What reputation level? She's reputation 5. Wow. What's funny is people are already trying to actually make this have, like, an esports scene, and yet, like, the places that people should probably find out there where there is, I don't understand this. Look at this! This is ridiculous! I can't even do anything! That was a combo there. Oh, Nodachis are great, but goddamn, the range they give the Nobushi as a warden is absolutely insane. Like, I've never beaten a Nobushi. Ever. Like, I always lose to Conquerors, I always lose to Nobushis. Like, those are the two classes I just consistently lose against. And it's just, like, primary reason I've complained about the Nobushi is their bleed attack is just by pressing light button. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. There's literally no skill in that bleed. That bleed is literally light attack. Light attack and you get a bleed. That is not fun, by any stretch of the imagination. I don't even know who we're fighting. Who the heck are we fighting? It's a Nobushi. No, it's a different Nobushi. Never mind. But it's still a Nobushi. I hate Nobushis. I'll probably lose to this person too. Like, if the bleed was on the end of a combo, I would understand that, but having it be on the start of a combo is absolutely ridiculous. Like, imagine, like, losing 30% of your HP because someone landed a light attack. Yeah, the reach of, like I said, the reach... You know, actually, let me actually try and show it.
Round 1.
Because she's very, very quick. So the cherry petals that you saw from the last match there, that was basically a player who... You can use your reward points from playing this game by, I'm just trying to explain this. So you can use your reward points and buy effects. So, like, that's sunlight. So if I stand still for a few seconds, you see the sunlight there. Someone is, or like you saw the Orochi, when he did a taunt like that, it activated a sunbeam. You know, that's from him actually buying buying like the collector's edition. Why? Come on, attack me. Please attack me. Thank you. I'm surprised he's using his heavy attacks, honestly. So I have to walk forward, and then I have to do my heavy attack. And you're only guaranteed one. It's actually the first time I've seen... This is the first Nuboshi that is so slow. There we go. See, that's much better. Like, you just spam your light attacks. Just spam your light attacks over and over, and you'll do better. Because every time you do the light attack, if you notice, the Nobushi is able to move her body backwards.
Round 2.
That's what makes the Nobushi really, really powerful in this game. Because she's always throwing herself backwards. And the problem is, you need to actually find a way to... See, every time a Nuboshi attacks, she physically moves her hitbox, imagine basically her body as a rectangle, or not a rectangle, oh my god, what's it?
Round 3.
I forgot what the heck a 3D, an extended cube is, since we're talking about 3-dimension now. I don't know why you would do that. Oh. How did she manage that? Nope, I'm dead. Hey, Don Slash, how's it going? I guess... I don't think that's actually the proper term. Rectangular prism? That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all, honestly. I imagine a prism. A prism to me is something different. But imagine if she was actually a cube. Every time she attacks, imagine that cube moving backwards, but the actual attack, that's being thrown out there, is being it's still there. It's still where she was. So basically, every time she attacks, she throws herself backwards, so her hitbox is further back, but her attack is still of the same distance of where she was. That's what I'm trying to get through. Like, that Nobushi, as they stated, I'm new to the game.
Round 1.
I still lost to that person because I can't beat Nobushi. And most Nobushi characters will just spam their light attacks because their light attacks have all the bleed attacks. Nope. I'm dead. That person won because I was trying to be passive, and she was just more passive than I was.
Round 2.
And because she got those guard breaks, I wasn't able to do anything about that. How the heck did that hit? Well, so much for actually consistently beating in all the Orochis tonight.
Round 3.
Like, it's weird. This game does not reward, like, being the fastest person on the battle.
Mizaru. Mizaru.
Nope, didn't have the block. Or didn't have the health, because she took enough block damage. I actually do like that if you block, you still actually take some sort of damage. Like, the only way to completely negate damage is dodging and parrying. I'm actually... I spoke too soon. Nope. Oh, so much for consistently beating all the Nobushis. What was she? Rep 1? Yeah, Rep 1. I kind of... Let's see. Let me actually check something. Let's actually go to materials here. When does that actually unlock? Oh my god, that's reputation 4, level 20 for copper. You gotta be kidding me. There's no way you're going, like, they need to boost the experience in this game, because if you want people to actually play a variety of characters, you're gonna end up with nothing in this game. Like, that's the weirdest thing about this game. Is, since this is a fighting game, you really want to get good at a hero, but the amount of levels required to actually get all those fancy cosmetics and stuff is insane. Like, all the color patterns and stuff, it is absolutely ridiculous how much time you have to invest in a single class. I mean, what was it? 30, so, what is it? 600 levels. 600 times 12. What's 600 times 12? That is 6,000... 7,200 levels. That's how many levels they actually want you to get, if you actually want to max out everything. And yet, to be able to get the best gear in the game, you only have to reach Reputation level 3. That, to me, doesn't make sense. Like, I think that's one thing people actually like about Rainbow Six, is that, yeah, you have to unlock your characters and stuff, and you have to, but everything is within reason. Like, the only thing that's not in reason is if you don't buy the, if you don't buy the new operators with money, and you use renown, because that's the only thing that's absolutely ridiculous in that game. But even then, they improved it. It's like, okay, here's dailies, here's here's first win and stuff, so you can actually farm at least a decent amount of renown and stuff. This game doesn't know how it wants to scale. Like, if you really want people to play your game, sure, leveling up matters. And people want to feel there's a sense of progression, but there's a point where it's like, I want to play other heroes.
Round 1.
Rainbow Six lets me do that. This game does not. This game basically compels a person like, here, you will play this, and this is actually the...
Mizaru. Mizaru.
He should monopolize on this. I can't believe I missed that. Oh. I wouldn't say the Nobushi has good. Well, actually, she technically does have good evasion because it's honestly the long range. It's the long reach that makes her a problem.
Round 2.
Like the hybrids in this game are actually really good. Aww, I never want to fight. Nobody ever wants to fight by the terrain anymore.
Mizaru. Mizaru.
Nobody ever wants to fight by the terrain anymore, and it makes me sad. Which is weird, because in duels, it's like, I would expect a lot of people, like, want to be a lot more clever. I would expect cunning to be an attribute of those who are used to playing alone. But it isn't, for some odd reason. I don't understand why. I also don't understand this, is that people will actually just simply, like, you can stand still and they won't do anything. I don't understand the community of this game. Like, he will literally leave me alone until I actually move. I can literally take the entire 5 minutes and not do anything. Oh, never mind, he actually will. See? He completely leaves me alone. It doesn't make sense. Alright, let's rock and roll. Alright, you have my attention, sir. I don't know how he won that, but he did. Oh, he waited. Oh no, he ran out of stamina, that's why. See, I'd say... Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. I'd say, honestly, that... Actually, I'm trying to think what the heck I want to say on this one. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. And apparently I have 2 wins, I didn't even realize that. This is an uphill battle for him, not for me. I thought I lost them. Nope, I'm dead. Oh, he won that. Nice emblem he made. I think that's a pre-made design, though. Like, it takes way too long to get all the cosmetics in this game. Like, that's the one thing I think should need to be condensed. Like, 10 reputation levels. Give me that. Like, it's still a grind, it's still a mount that people can actually do. Nope, I'm dead. Nope, I'm dead. Yeah, now I'm dead. Yep. Nope. Couldn't beat him on that one. I honestly couldn't decide if I need to play reactive or proactive, and that was really screwed me up. And what really actually I'll never understand is, like, I'm always moving the joystick to a different stance. There you go. Rotation 4, level 1. Got myself a new outfit. An outfit I'll never use. And apparently I'm also getting... Ah, damn it. It's level 10 gear. Might as well just show that off there. Yeah, so you get reputation outfits. And this is the one I got, Keeper's Vigil. A nice pink and green, or teal. Is it teal? Yeah, it's pink and teal. A weird color setup. Also have the Azure of Glory. And the Bloody Knight. What's the next one? Reputation 6, the Harvester. Like, I'm glad they made all these lovely, lovely skins and such, but you gotta be kidding me. This takes way too long to unlock all this stuff. I don't know, I think if anything I might probably start up a new series of Beat the Backlog. I think I've been streaming For Honor way too much, and I'm not having as much fun with it, with the constant disconnect issues, and it's like, I want to play the 4v4, I want to play the deathmatch and stuff, but I keep disconnecting from them, so I can't have fun doing that. The duels and brawls, that's where you get a lot of hardcore players, and I'm usually a glutton for punishment, but even I have my limits. Like, even I have my limits. And what's worse, honestly, duels and brawls is actually the slowest way to get experience in this game. It's the slowest. It needs to be, honestly, to me, it needs to be equal. The reason why so many people are playing Dominion is because, A, it's the game that compensates for, you know, lack of player skill, and it's also the game mode that rewards you the most experience. That needs to change. It needs to be balanced. And increased with how many bloody reputation levels there actually is in this game. Because if you actually want a community to play a lot of heroes, to be well-versed, but yet you're conflicted because you're compelling them, it's like, here's 30 reputation levels, here's all this stuff that you can unlock. Like, I would love to actually make my, make my guy look, silver. Silver is honestly, to me, is like, it's a brighter version of iron. But I like the black iron. I like that look. I like the gold. Those are nice. But they're so, hardly noticeable, though. Like, if anything, the material colors, I think, should have more variety in it. And you can even actually choose where you actually want it. You can have it look on your legs, take it off your shoulder. Like, I would love to be able to just choose what color I look like in all these. But, oh well. I don't know. I'll think of what I need to be doing for the next stream, though. That's gonna do it for me, though, tonight. Let's actually take a look here. Let's see who... It looks like Fleckblag actually just started streaming, so he's gonna do his... Like, I haven't been able to stay up and actually watch him as of late. Like, I'm honestly exhausted right now. But he always does Binding of Isaac. As of late, he's been doing Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. Don't know why, but that's actually a good card game. That's a really good carding game. And then he usually does, he actually does Rainbow Six Siege. He usually plays with friends and does Rainbow Six Siege. So, I always recommend it. It's a nice, chill stream. As for me, though, I'm taking off for the night. You guys have yourselves a wonderful night. Until then, though, happy gaming.